My name is Greg Delamitros, Vice President of Equipment Operations for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a week in the life of the NFL equipment team.
365 every day, I'm about to go to work. I'm about to go to work. We about to go to work. Getting to the money. If you not, then you gon' go berserk. I'm about to go to work. Yeah. We about to go to work.
So that will wrap us up. And the Eagles defeat the New York Giants. Now the Eagles season resumes against the Packers on Monday night, November 10th.
Our week starts immediately after that game is over. So we start laundry, start maintenance of helmets, shoulder pads. There's a whole kit caboodle. So we're always just trying to stay a week to 2 weeks ahead of time.
So my job Monday after games is to go through the shoulder pads. Obviously football is a physical game, so shoulder pads will be dinged up, nicked up. Velcro needs to be replaced, so we'll go through that, take a look at them. This is our new intern, Reggie. Make sure we're doing a good job, that's what he does. This sanitized machine here is called SaniSport. This machine holds about 17 pads, so we can sanitize these pretty quickly. It takes about 15-20 minutes for the cycle to go through. Dry them out and then throw them back out in the lockers. You can also sanitize helmets, cleats in here too, but our main focus is shoulder pads. And we'll come back in about 15-20 minutes. So there are tags in all helmets, shoulder pads, and cleats. Take a look here. Some of the newer cleats have RFID chips already embedded in the cleats. This one doesn't. So as you can see here, that's the tag, overused. So we will put in a new one. We'll take a look at how many times this cleat's been used during practice and games. So each tag has a specific number to it. I'll go into the system and tell what cleats were worn. So for example, if Grant Calcaterra wore a cleat 8 times over the course of the year, I may say, hey Grant, let's switch out the cleat, let's wear a new one this week. You don't want the plate to have too much bend. So this one's pretty stiff, so he'll be good for a little while. But if it really bends in half, that's when it could become a problem. So after 17 minutes, the shoulder pads are all sanitized, so we'll pull them out, do a little double check. Then here were Fred's pads that we'll have to fix. This is Craig Blake, another assistant equipment manager here. We'll take him into his little room, fix him up.
So in the process of sanitizing the shoulder pads, Peter realized that Fred Johnson's back plate came undone, so I'm just gonna fix that. So just replacing the screw to hold the back plate into place. And it's fixed.
Well, I'm starting to pack all our stuff here to go up to Green Bay. It's supposed to be pretty cold, kind of little weather game, so we got to bring a lot of extra stuff this week. We got our heavy coats here because you never know what guys are going to want. And it's a salute to service game, so we have all our extra military gear, plus the regular cold gear, and make sure everybody has what they need to stay warm. So it's expected to be in the 30s, so who knows how cold it'll feel off the lakes up there. And then we have our salute to service bomber jacket, our hoodie, like a little layer jacket to put underneath, a heavy duty thermal, a regular like thermal top, our winter pants, which has a fleece liner inside of it, and then just our regular game day pants. Everybody that you see wearing pretty much Eagles personnel on the sideline, the benches, up in the coaches' boxes, everybody on staff is going to have the same things that we dress. And obviously the colder it gets and the more stuff you have, the longer it takes, and it's harder to fit everything in the cases that it normally goes in. So we have a couple extra cases. We'll use the extra hampers. We got to get everything there. It's not an excuse not to have it. Say, hey, I didn't have enough room. You just got to make everything fit and make it work. Come up with a solution.
I have my numbers here. I'm going to work on Phillips jerseys.
So when we sign players, we have a local company that we go to, and they tailor up all the new practice jerseys, game jerseys, and whatever GPS t-shirts we may need for practice. But when we get a new guy, we get their measurements, we double check it on them, and then we go down the street and they twill everything up for us.
We're doing 4 new ones, and then we do some recycle. Take a name tag off and pop his name tag on. Then we have the greens, the Kellys, and then the black. So my name is Chuck Bolnick. I've been working side by side with Greg Delamitris for probably about 9-10 years now. So when they need something, we get it done. These shirts need to be in hand tomorrow so they can get them prepared to box them up and ship them up to Green Bay.
So right now, I'm starting to go through the uniforms for this week. We're gonna be wearing our black pants with our white jerseys. So I'll just check them, make sure they're still in one piece, they're not too stained, there's no holes, and we can use them again. So then I got my checklist, I'll go through and make sure I got them all for everybody. Just kind of go one at a time, make sure we're good. Once they're in the hamper, I'll cross them off. So then I'll go through, I'll grab his jersey from the back, just make sure it's still good. Then I can cross that off and I know he's set for the game. So then right now I usually go by position group because it's easier when I pack them and then I get there, the stack is D-line. I just go through, here's all the D linemen, here's linebackers. So that was JC. So pants, I'll bring 1 pair per guy, unless there's some type of special alteration. But generally just 1, and we just have a stock trunk where we can be like, hey, you have to size up, I have to size down. Something's ripped on it, we can make a quick swap. Guys, we pretty much have 2 sets of jerseys. We have the one that you see, one that they're wearing, and then we have another on the sideline. So if something happens during the game, it rips, we can swap it right there on the sideline and he won't miss anytime.
My name is Nick Still. I'm one of the assistant equipment managers here. So I'm in charge of setting up the fields, getting everything set for practice. I do the game balls for the quarterbacks. I get all that prepped. So after we set up, I'll take some time to work on the footballs, make sure we're ready for the week. Then I also do game day laundry. I get everything packed for players and help everybody else out with a couple other things here and there. Yeah, I started when I was 15 as a ball boy. They needed help for training camp, so I started helping when I was 15. Just did game days in training camp for a while, and then COVID year I became full-time. Just worked my way up the ladder and kept at it. Couldn't be happier.
So our schedule for our Thursday practice is we'll be here by 7:30 in the morning. We'll have a staff meeting with coach and the coaches. We go through the practice schedule, what we're doing, what fields we're going to be on. Nick's outside getting the fields ready with a couple of the seasonal interns because practice is the big portion of the day, making sure we're ready to rock and roll for walkthrough and for practice.
Stretch! Thanks for coming to work today. Thanks for coming back. Mike, ski mask and shorts does not make sense. You don't need it like that. Thanks for coming today. Thanks for coming to work. Jordan, what are you modeling for GQ? Yeah, we know. Tank! Make sure you come in later or tomorrow morning. Double check your 7 studs. Detaches. Okay. Because that field gets slick at night. So I want you to just double check everything before we go out there. Okay. AJ, you want a scuba top? You want a scuba top for? Yeah, I'm gonna bring them over later today. What do you want to wear for the game? You gonna wear the bomber jacket, or you want that heavy coat? In the box. No, I know, but what do you want? Pre-game. It'll be 24 degrees. Does it feel like it's 18?
You mic'd up? Where's the mic?
It's not Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So practice is run, coach has a script, and we just flow right through it. You know, there's periods 1 through 15 or 12, depending what it is, and I have the script, blow the horn, keep track of the time.
Special teams! Individual! Offense 7-on-7!
We got 2 clocks out there, and we keep practice flowing, go off the script.
You hot today? You hot today?
A lot of energy. Yeah, I'm cold. Wow. I'm gonna remember that on Monday night. Wait till Monday night.
when he's screaming, Greg, what should I wear? So,
I said it in my meeting.
yeah, you did.
I think
And just remember, it's going to get cold, and it comes to moisture. And listen, reference A.J. Dillon. He's played there. You know what I mean? It could be a low of 24. That's the low. And he's going to feel like he's in the teens. Nick keeps making fun of me, but... Routes on air, routes! You go that way? All right.
I'm going to catch the ball.
Everybody's got position. Ed's the lead spotter, works with quarterbacks with Nick, but everybody helps out when we do the 7-on-7 drills, and everybody's got position. Craig will actually work with running backs at times, and Pete helps out with the wide receivers.
Good. Bring it up! Bring it up!
It's a wrap. Done.
And today we're going to repair a helmet to get ready for the Green Bay game on Monday night. So it's all about reference points with this specific helmet. It's just right at the bottom of the shell with a slight upward angle. And then just smooth it down into place.
Well, now over here, Craig's still working on maintenance of helmets, keeping the day-to-day operations going. So it's not a one-man show. You gotta have a strong team because there's a lot of movement going on at all times.
Now this helmet's ready to go for Monday night at Green Bay.
All right, so currently I'm putting all their cleats in the bag that they will wear. Last night I put out the bags and I put their knee and thigh pads in. So today, all they have to do is put in their cleats. Want to make sure that their wrist guards are in the bag, the helmet, and then shoulder pads are already in the hampers, ready to go on the truck for the game. Keely's being a pro here and having his bag already packed. We like to see that. I always make sure that there's 2 pairs of cleats in, just in case if one rips or breaks. They have a backup pair that's already broken in the locker room. We have another brand new pair ready to go. Do you pack your bags?
I'm going to do that right now.
See, there we go.
Right now, I'm going to do it.
All right, so on Friday, we're gonna be loading the 53-foot semi with majority of our equipment. I would say 85% of our equipment will be on that semi.
So right now, this is all the field equipment. And then we do the counter trunks. We do the shoe trunks. We're loaded.
It's everybody's trunks. It's my trunks, it's video, it's trainers, it's strength, it's nutrition. We bring it all. To put it in perspective, it's about 30,000 pounds of equipment.
And now we're headed to Green Bay.
And then we'll have a 26-foot box truck for the day we're gonna go to the airport. And that'll go with about like 5,000-6,000 pounds. That's the player bags and some miscellaneous things that'll be needed at the hotel when the team lands. We overpack, so we bring a lot of stuff, especially when you're on the road. So when we get to Green Bay, the 53-foot semi will be offloaded already. Once the truck comes from the airport to the stadium, my staff and I oversee it getting offloaded, and we start doing our setup over there.
We finally made it to Green Bay. What is it? We got about 8 o'clock here. So we're basically gonna have this all set up and done for when we come in the morning. On the plane, we had all the player bags, so they'll come in. These guys we have some clubhouse guys that work in this stadium here that every team has. They'll help us unpack the bags. So I'd have their helmet, their pads, shoes, cleats, anything equipment-wise, anything the guys could possibly need should be in their locker when we're done here tonight. So we'll have that for all the players, all the coaches, all the staff.
On the day of the game, Craig and Nick, when we get there, they'll set up the field. They'll have all the field trunks taken out to the field. They'll put everything in order, make sure the sideline's good to go. It's golden Lambeau field.
Ed, fans are asking about your dress today.
Yellow moron. I'm aware for about 20 minutes of pregame.
And myself and Pete will just double check, making sure everything's in order.
Give you a field report.
Field report is Peter Gould's the best.
It's not lying.
What are you guys doing now, Craig?
We are putting the modules and batteries in for the coach to player system. For the game, Nick is doing offense and I'm doing the defensive helmets. Once everything's powered up, we will walk the field to make sure that the field coverage is correct.
Radio check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everything's good?
Everything's good.
Down cold like I'm in the frozen tundra. Kick is deep, you can drown in the water.
Love in trouble, and the Eagles take over, and Jalen Phillips ends up with a ball, the newest Eagle.
During the game, we're always busy. It's all hands on deck. You don't get to watch a game. You're busy making sure nothing breaks, someone needs something, making sure everybody's good.
Shoulder pump fake, end zone. It is caught for the touchdown, Devontae Smith. It's Jacobs. Jacobs is brought down, and the ball was out. Eagles ball. And Jalen Phillips has been in the middle of it all night for Philadelphia. And Blankenship ended up with the football on the recovery.
I think I got it.
I love coming to work every day, working with my team, with the players. I love it. It's a great organization. From the top on down, everybody's great here.